relative young president of the Philippine Urological Association, Mindanao Chapter, I definitely need the guidance of my senior members in steering the wheel of the chapter. And every time I ask for the opinion and help of Dr. Raul, he always answers, always at your service. And to make it more admirable, he gives you this response almost instantaneously. I can only answer him back, "Wow, great! Believe talaga ako sa inyo, Doc." He facilitated in making our chapter's constitution get ratified last year, which was a long overdue dream. He crafted the statement stand of the Philippine Urological Association Mindanao for the 1 PUA IRR. Maybe the unfinished major plan we had is the creation of the chapter's unified stand on the HMO. A stand of all the urologists in the entire Mindanao to make HMOs increase their rate for our Uro service. He was the chairman of the ad hoc committee on HMO matters. And during our committee meeting, I can feel that he likes it to be done right away. But Dr. Halipa, Dr. Firaza, and I convinced him to wait for the first 3 months on what the PUA national officers will do for 2022 about the HMO before we make a unified Mindanao stand. It's difficult to lose a dedicated leader and a role model in our chapter. We have no choice but to work together and harder to be able to fill up the shoes he left. We also would like to thank Dr. Raul's family for wholeheartedly sharing him for our chapter. Without him, Mindanao Chapter would not have become the chapter of the Philippine Urological Association. Rest now, Doc Raul, and maraming salamat po.
We are deeply saddened by the recent passing of our dear friend and colleague, Raul. He was among the great pillars of our organization. His demise is indeed a great loss to us, urologists, and to the community, both of which he served and loved. He is remembered by those who knew him as a very friendly, considerate, hardworking, and compassionate man. Now hear stories of him making himself always available to those in need and serve them well. Never did I see this man lost his temper. He seemed to rule himself, controlled his patience and fears. Exceptionally admired for his long-time, dedicated, and legendary service to Philippine Urological Association, which he faithfully served in various capacities until his death. He both served as president of of the Philippine Urological Association and its Mindanao Chapter, elected chairman of the Philippine Board of Urology. Now, he would have overseen the approval of the urology training program in Cagayan, of which he already shared his precious time and wisdom. A good father and a friend to his children, a truthful partner to Dr. May. And despite the many responsibilities and tasks he bore, he always had time for them. Very well respected in the community, he was worth emulating for his objectiveness of his views and always expressing himself, but with humility and kindness. Now we extend to his wife, Dr. May, his sons, Drs. Locks and Martin, daughter Binky, and the rest of his bereaved family and relatives, our deepest and sincerest sympathy in this great hour of sorrow, as we pray that our esteemed colleague Dr. Raul now dwells blissfully in the kingdom of heaven. Farewell, my friend.